Parents, imaginative question for the day for you and the kids. What are the invisible codes you or your tribe live by? Let me explain. If you've been following for a while, you know that we created this fantasy world, Bestunia, about 8 years ago, and in that, everybody is born with a calling, and these callings represent your destiny in this lifetime. Callings are broken up into 3 paths. You have builders, you have explorers, and the third one, which we're going to talk about today, are the defenders. Defenders are the knights of the world. They're filled with love, and they crave simplicity. They protect the simple things in their lives. And they have these invisible codes that if you're from a small town, you probably know of. I went out to breakfast today with my wife and a couple friends of ours, and I saw someone I haven't seen since high school sitting across the room. We gave each other a nod, slight wave, and went back to what we were doing. But we knew something deep down. And it's simple. Once one of us was done eating, we were going to say hi to the other person, introduce ourselves to their family, and catch up briefly before moving on. Like, it had been so long since I've seen this guy, we forgot each other's names. There was never an agreement that we would do that if we ever saw each other. It's just something that you instinctually know in a small town. And what's funny is I told my wife about it when we left, and she thought it was weird. She said, man, if I saw someone out in public that I grew up with in middle school or high school and haven't talked to for a while, we would know to avoid eye contact and not have that conversation and keep on moving. She grew up in a bigger city, right? It's a different invisible code that you live by. Another good one we have in my small town hockey team is you never invite someone to be on the hockey team if they're not good. Why? Not because it's mean. You actually have that person's interest in mind. Because if they step on the ice and they are a level or 2 below everybody, it's uncomfortable for them. It's uncomfortable for the team, and it's uncomfortable for the person that invited them to play. Whether it's right or wrong, everyone has their own judgments, but we also all have our own invisible codes that we live by, and I'm extremely curious other invisible codes from around the country. So if you know your invisible code, drop it in the comments below. Let's learn from each other. No judgment. And if you like these daily imaginative prompts, as always, like, follow, share, swipe to see what we're up to, and check out our fantasy world, and I'll see you in the next video.